Hi, welcome to the stream of Take My Revolution. We have myself, Ken, Kazumi, and Devin playing our beautiful Lieutenant-inspired game, hopefully with a lot of romance and flirting. But yeah, for now, we'll be doing character introductions. So we'll start with Ken.
Yeah, okay. So I will be playing Hizaki Kawamura. Hizaki is a member of the student council. Did I just read everything on here?
Yeah, yes.
Cool. My three attractive qualities is that he wears the best dresses, he shreds on guitar, and he has the best poses. His look is he wears elaborate dresses and wigs. He always carries his guitar around with him as well. Even though it's an electric guitar, he can still play it anywhere he wants. Because magic.
Yeah.
Color. So members of the student council have a color that they rock. Hizaki is always wearing white. He wears long, beautiful white dresses and has dyed his hair ivory.
Whoa.
He's in an ostentatious rock band and he gives roses to people during shows.
I wonder if the entire student council is the rock band. Is that
it? It is now.
It is now? Okay. So
that's so good.
Are you like the president or are you the vice president?
I think I'm too cool for titles.
Oh, okay.
I don't have one.
Okay.
It's just student council for your year or whatever.
Yeah, and I think nobody actually knows his family name. It's just Hizaki.
Okay.
But the game made me pick one, so I picked one.
Is Hizaki close to the other student council members?
Oh yeah. We always hang out, all four of us.
What are the other colors, just so that you're not pressured to name
them? Blue, gold, pink.
Wow, that's perfect.
And I can put one more person in the band, because I want someone to have coral.
Ah, that's so good. I love the color coral. Okay.
Yeah. So what did I say? Blue. Gold.
Like I can imagine you already having like your like a really gorgeous like student council meeting in like a garden and like dresses and like giant beautiful fantasy instruments, and like long wavy hair. Yeah. I dig it. I love it. How about for Devin?
So I am playing Gideon Nav, and she is a nobody. She's down to earth, funny, and athletic. So basically, imagine just like a big himbo style lady. So her uniform is like dark black, like very, very, not very like shimmery. So like almost like black 2.0 black with red fringe. And that's like the normal kind of look for her, but she also has this like very long scarf that she accessorizes with and like puts over her head sometimes, like a half cloak. And then the other thing that she wears is a pair of almost opaque aviator glasses. She loves hanging out in the gym, and when she forms friendships, she's very, very loyal. So, yeah.
I'm wondering about the athleticism. What sport?
Oh gosh, I think I feel like the obvious answer is basketball. So I'm gonna go with that. It's basketball.
Okay, I love it. Nice. How about? I was thinking, do you have like a close nobody friend? Is it Shizumi or is it someone else?
I don't want to speak for Shizumi, but I kind of like the idea that Gideon is close to whoever the drummer is on the student council.
Oh, okay. Which one's the drummer can? Which color?
Coral.
Okay, feel free to name.
Their name is Coral.
Oh, okay, I love it. I can imagine them having like the drill curls on the side of their head.
Yeah, very elaborate curls. Yeah.
How about for Kazumi? For Shizumi? Or we can wait for Ken to come back. Or,
I'm here.
okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, okay. I am Shizumi Satsuya. They, them pronouns. I am a nobody. My attractive qualities are that I am devoted, kind, and steadfast. I rock a black hoodie. I keep a kind of low profile, a little androgynous, pretty chill, just dazed a lot of the time. But then I do have the potential to get really animated sometimes, just out of nowhere, when things excite me. Um, I really enjoy my math teacher's room. I was trying to come up with a math teacher name. I haven't come up with one yet, so I'm just gonna take a from this random name generator. Let's see. Let's go with um, um, Tomoharu. I like that. That's fun. Okay. Um, Tomoharu-san. Okay, is my math teacher, and we just call her like Ms. T though, for short. But yeah, I really like hanging out in my math teacher's room, which is also where we have Gold Club because I really like Go and I'm like hella good at it. And I'm really loyal to like my math teacher and like my Go friends, and I've been kind of I don't know. I feel like I need some other kind of link to y'all, so maybe someone can help me out. I don't know what it is.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like just to add the hmm.
I have an idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead.
What if we are either like some sort of like across the hall room situation? So like your dorm is like within shouting distance of mine, and so we just like bump into each other all the time.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and I feel like we could start off with I am excited to play with Tomoharu-san. I'm like, I will get that person in danger. I'm sorry. I'm
Okay, good. That's good.
I desperately want to be a
Okay.
secretly extremely good Go player.
Okay.
And Go has like ranks and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Ranks of players. Reading on Wikipedia now. I'm a very high ranked Go player.
I love it. I love this already. Okay.
We played each other in a tournament, and I made you promise not to tell anybody.
Oh. And I feel like they're the only. I feel like Shizumi is the only person you can train with. They're the only match for you.
But I'm really loyal, so I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Oh gosh! And you have a clandestine room where nobody can see you because you're not supposed to be seen with nobodies.
And the main reason why I didn't want you to tell anybody is actually because I had to wear red as part of my Go uniform.
It's our uniform. We wear red.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why I didn't want you to tell anybody.
I'll write that down.
I'm playing Min Yoongi, who is Suga from BTS, but in this world he's not a K-pop idol. He is he's from the Mystics, so he's technically dead but can't seem to leave the school. He's subtle, alien, and also loyal. Wow, we're really doing the loyalty theme right now. My look is tailored suits with a brilliant purple sheen to them, uncharacteristically cold air around me. Um, like you know how there's like a cold passage of air and you think there's a ghost, something like that. Except I'm there. Keeps a tender diary that wonders what would it actually feel like to finally die, not in the arms of a failed lover. And then the notes is, so in the character creation, I get to create a item that's powerful but not useful to me. So I think I have a warm heartstone from an old demon that guarded the gates of World's End. And it can warm any stubborn heart and make it feel open, but I don't feel any temperature from it. I am nothing but, I feel nothing from it but cold ice. Yeah, we I just want to use a metaphor. I just want to use a metaphor for my child. And it's like ice sugar. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions or curiosities for my cat, for my baby boy? Oh,
Does Suga have like a lair on campus where like
oh,
yeah.
there. I feel like it's the old astrology club's room. It's like one of the fourth floor, kind of the tower, kind of the top and corner of like one of the old buildings of the school. It
I have
has
a
like
follow-
a window.
I have a
Mhm.
follow-up question, which is why is it the old astronomy club's room?
Oh, because there's no astrology club anymore. Astronomy, I mean, in this school, it's the same thing. I'm offending all astrologers right now.
I was excited about the potential of an astrology club.
Both.
Maybe the astronomy club was replaced by an astrology club.
Wait. Can that be canon instead? So yes, it's the old astrology club because it was replaced by the astronomy club in the newer,
Oh.
nice building. They have like tool sets and non-psychic people. Yes, there you go. Yeah. So if everybody's drawn their 3 cards already, I will share the bam 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 bam.
Hold on, I actually haven't drawn my cards because
Okay.
I had to close the room and come back to it.
Oh right, because of your PC, it's fine.
Oh wait, no, never mind. They're still drawn.
Okay.
Psych.
Nice. So in character keeper order, what's our characters up to? And you can choose from any of these. Also, if you have a copy of the PDF, that's fine. In case you want to check the faction that's yours.
Yeah, I do. I've been visiting strange places in the school
Ooh.
because I heard that there's a unique flower that grows in a secret place in the school, and I wanted to find it.
Okay. Make it yours.
It's a purple rose,
Wow.
but I haven't found it. Instead,
And then
sorry, what's that?
And then which of the 3 underneath happened?
Yeah. Instead, I stumbled upon a mystic's arcane ritual that revealed a dark desire.
What is it? It's mine, right?
It's you, yeah. Not you exactly. Yeah, I think you were doing a ritual. What kind of ritual were you doing?
Where were you hoping to find the purple flower?
I think it was I thought it was going to be in the headmaster's office. Yeah, but I couldn't. But I don't know. It wasn't there.
Yeah. So I feel like what you stumbled into instead is, oh, I feel like I was trying to hypnotize the headmaster into um admitting my I have too many sisters now and too many RPGs, so it's not gonna be a sister. Wait. I'm like, I'm trying to hypnotize my headmaster into, oh, I think allowing pets into the school. I feel like when I was alive, I used to, or when I wasn't in the school yet, I have a vague memory of having a pet, and that um, I just wanted them to be with me. I can't remember how long it's been.
Okay. So as I wandered in and saw you trying to hypnotize the headmaster into allowing pets into the school,
Yeah.
I realized that it has to be a dark desire. I'm not gonna have a dark desire about a pet.
Oh,
Let's
it's
have a
dark.
right.
I'm just dark, yeah, because I'm just dark.
Okay. It revealed that you're my dark desire.
Sure. Okay. I don't
Okay.
mind.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, I was totally into ghosts.
I see.
Yeah. And yeah, I was like hiding and like kind of looked, and I hadn't realized it before. But then we started talking about the pets. What kind of pet did you want?
Oh, just this Japanese Shih Tzu.
Okay.
It's also as pale as moonlight. It matches my skin.
Oh, and it's pale as moonlight.
Yeah.
Okay, and that made me think when you were describing this this dog, I realized that it would be the same color as my dress, and how beautiful I would look if I was carrying this Shih Tzu with me, as long as it didn't shed. And then that made me realize, and then it made me fall for you too. Yeah,
Oh,
in classic anime fashion.
is that what you like about me? Is that how do you express it?
I think. Sorry, how do I express it?
Yeah, do you express it?
No, not yet. No, because
Okay, so
you're
I'm just.
casting.
Mhm.
You're trying to hypnotize the headmaster, so I don't want you to see me. So I think I'm excited by your power,
Okay.
and yeah, and so it's kind of like your power and like the, so your power, your taste in dogs, and kind of the rebellious nature, like to be hypnotizing the headmaster. I mean, it's like so like you just have to have like so much courage and just, gall. I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's what makes me excited. And like I'm not excited at first, like I'm scared at first, but then like the camera sees me, like my face change, and I get heart eyes.
I feel like you're also wondering like what my eyes would look like because they're all trained. Like you can only see like the back of my head and the back of my body, like just fully like involved in this headmaster. And do you just leave quietly?
Yeah, I leave quietly because I'm scared but intrigued and excited.
Okay. I feel like I noticed that someone was near the door. I feel like I have a heavy scent of like vanilla, and it's nice. Like I think it's maybe from your shampoo or something, but I don't take too much notice of it.
Not vanilla.
Okay, yeah,
there's a reason for that. Lavender instead.
lavender. Okay.
But even though it's lavender, another reason why you realize I was there is because I drop a rose as I leave.
Oh, okay. I love it. And I take it into my hands and then I pocket it in my breast pocket.
Okay.
Is it like a white rose?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Okay, it's definitely a white rose. I love it. How about for Devin? What's Gideon up to?
Yeah, so Gideon has been spending a lot of time with a student council member specifically, Coral.
Okay.
And I like the idea that they've led you on, and you believe you two have something special. So
Oh.
I'm imagining very specifically in like whatever establishing shots we get. There's this like quiet moment out on like one of the lawns, maybe under a tree, and I think like Coral and Gideon are like sitting under the tree, and then I think Coral pronouns. What pronouns for this person?
I'm feeling she, her.
Yeah, great. So Coral puts her head like down on Gideon's lap, and like there's this moment where I think it's one of those situations where it's like half covered face by shadow, and you just see like mouth open, mouth smile. And so that's what's going on with Gideon right now.
So what? So this is like the first time that you've ever laid on their lap, and that's why you think it's special.
Yeah, it's the first time that she has like put her. It's like a very girlfriend's thing to do in Gideon's mind, and like beyond like all the respect that she has for Coral, like Coral is like super cool and super beautiful and all the things the student council are, and so even if for Coral it's just like I want to take a nap and it's nice, for Gideon it's like we're getting closer and like
He's like,
yeah, like she likes me kind of a thing.
Okay, cool. How about for Kazumi?
All right. All right. Here's my story. Okay. My story is that I was just chilling in the Go room, doing some of my practice runs. I'm a very studious Go player. I don't really know anything about Go, but I'm figuring it out. And then all of a sudden, there was this ghost that appeared, and it's a ghost of a former Go player who used to run with us and then disappeared. No one knew what happened to him or her. I'm gonna use her. And she appears and she says, "There's another ghost here, and she is something that I want, something that I deserve, something that is mine. A warm heartstone. It was stolen from me." I'm coming for you, Maria.
Go for it.
I want it back. And I'm like, why don't you just go get it yourself? And I'm like tired of like ghosts and all these weird things that keep happening at school. And I'm just like, I just want to be a normal kid in a normal school. I just want to play Go. But all these things keep happening to me. And she's like, I can't. I need a mortal whose hands are warmer than mine. Why don't you go get it for me? And I was like, okay, but like, why would I want to do that for you? And she's like, if you don't, bad things will occur. And then like the screen like fades and like she gives me like this vision of like Tomoharu-san like falling ill and like all of her Go players around her like really sad, and we're like, and then like it fades back and she's like, okay, like you have to do this or else. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to do that? Like Suga's like not even like part of like my like crew. Like I don't have any access there.
Even in your mental space, you're not even aware that Suga exists. Yeah.
And she's like, nah, look, y'all are connected. A tie, a fate. A string was tied around your two ankles before you were born. You may not see it, but it's there. And I'm like, all right, chill, like whatever, dude. But I'm still like really shook by it. Okay, that's my scene.
Did you win the Go match that you had with Ghost?
Oh, no, I'm really awful at Go now. Very very shaken up. I'm just like,
so they won. So like right before they disappeared, they picked a move that was like checkmate, and
yeah,
and it's like the first loss in weeks.
Yeah, and Tomoharu-san comes over and she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm just like I just like the scene just flashes before my eyes, and I'm like, "Yo, like you're in danger." And she's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, yo. And that's my scene.
I see. I love it. Oh my gosh. I am okay. I love it. I love it. Wait, now I want to pick something else, but let me pick something.
Sorry, that was a lot. I just like.
No, it's totally fine. I love it.
That was A plus. I'm so like that is pitch perfect.
I just like all the anime.
I feel
I
like
just like
this
all
game
the
is gonna do
anime
well.
themes I remembered and put them into one story.
It was big juicy melodrama, and genuinely, I think that's what anime does the best.
Wait. I need to. Gosh, wait. Every time I like squint and pick a scenario, I'm like, why am I always so evil? why am I evil? Why am I?
It's the spookiness.
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh, okay. You've been following one of the nobodies, and you regain a strange memory involving them. So I feel like I've been trying to track Coral actually, because I feel like Coral was involved with my death, but I don't remember everything that happened. But instead of like remembering something about Coral, like the spell that I did like snatched up to wait, character sheet Gideon, and then I feel like I remembered something else. Like instead of like it's like my hand reached into this like surreal picture, and then it's like a dark shadow, and instead of it like holding Coral's shoulder, it held Gideon's shoulder. And then I feel like it flashes back to me in a normal student uniform. And what were we when I was alive?
Like, what were we to each other?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I feel like in the spirit of doing like high melodrama, I think it's either like neighbors and like known each other for like forever, or like besties. To like push that really hard.
Feel free to not take this up, but I'm thinking that the memory is kind of like playing chicken to each other. Like we're besties, and we're betting that the other one's not in love with the other one. So we have like our noses like 2 centimeters apart, and it's like no, it's you, no, it's you kind of thing. And we're like right outside the foot of like at World's End, and I don't remember why we were there, but that's just the memory. We don't need to contextualize it.
Yeah. Does it? I feel like the camera cuts away as there's like a falling sound and then like a lot of laughter. So we don't actually know how the game of chicken ended.
Perfect. Okay, I'm excited. I'm like, wait, I'll mute myself because I'm too noisy. So, does anybody want to pick the next minigame first, or do you want to just go in order?
I'm still kind of absorbing what all the games are, so I need at least a minute to look through them, I think.
Yeah, I can summarize it in a way. So Dreams and Revelations is like what we do like in the backdrop in case you're not in a scene, which is what we just did. An animated disagreement is a fight. Tensions in the elevator is usually some confessions in a surreal elevator. A dance is a dance. Usually there's like, wait, yeah, sorry, I thought I skipped. Conversation over food. resorting to violence. Stealing time together is touching game, and then duel with swords and hearts. I surrender is only for if you wanna like give your cards to a different player. Through a mirror darkly is if you're dead. Um, not me dead, but like you gave your cards away dead, and then end game's the last game. Yeah.
I want to do rising tensions in an elevator.
With who?
Yeah. I want to do rising tensions in an elevator with Shizumi.
Oh, okay. So there's like this glass. I feel like it's like some crystal blue, like almost spherical elevator. Going up to like the astronomy, not astrology, astronomy tower of the school. Yeah. And so what do you notice about each other and what have you heard?
Oh, I want to.
Going up or down?
I think we're going up.
Okay.
And I like the idea that I'm standing in there alone, thinking that I'm going to be riding the elevator alone,
Okay.
and I'm just standing there and thinking, and looking great, like I always do.
Okay.
And I've got my guitar strung. I forgot I always have a guitar on me, so I'm plucking at a guitar, and it's playing music, even though it's an electric guitar. And there's nothing that can possibly be playing it, but whatever, it's magic. And the door's closing, and then Shizumi like comes up and like pulls the door. If you're cool with that, Kazumi.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
What do you notice
All right.
about each other? What would I? Is that a question that I answer for you?
So this links back to also the story we just had, right?
Yeah.
Where you can say, what is that? Something from the last thing that happened, you can say that I noticed that, or I've heard something about your story.
Or you could add something totally new if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think is it better if it's like, what do I notice? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think what I notice about you is you had that story. I think you're pretty flustered, like from your vision or whatever. And I noticed that you're kind of like rushing and out of sorts.
Mm-hmm. What was your story again? What was the summary of it?
I realized that I had the hots for a ghost.
Okay, cool. So I noticed that you're a little bit distracted. You're thinking about something else. I noticed the song that you're playing is a little bit more longing. It's more melancholic. It's on a waltz time, and I'm like, that's not how you usually play. Like you usually, in kind of like a 4/4 rock kind of feeling, but you're just like in this weird trance state.
I love that I'm playing a waltz music on electric guitar in an elevator.
Oh my god.
And as you walk in, there's like a discordant like.
Okay,
that sound when somebody like realizes somebody hears them playing guitar and like immediately stops. That's like a.
I love how the characters have like automatic thematic music with them.
So then what? We go back and forth doing vague overtures?
You start with one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
the more mysterious or confident swordbloom begins. Yeah, and then back and forth. There you go.
Well, you go first, Ken.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty mysterious and confident, generally. Okay.
And then on the third one, you can choose to reveal a truth instead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, anytime after the third. Is that both of us together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So the clouds covered the sky today when everyone thought it was going to be clear.
Oh, and like I think at that we start to notice a strange like mist kind of like covering the ground. As you say the word clouds. Or wait, we don't notice it. It just kind of happens. Okay, that's the genre. Yeah, so like vague mists kind of cover the ground, and I think what would mine be?
Oh, you can pick any from here.
What's up? Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was the weather one. But
Yeah.
that's what I was doing.
Yeah, and so maybe I'll try and pass off a story as unrelated, like, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'll just do it anyway. So, what would you say if I told you that my friend from Go Club saw a ghost and they were like making demands?
Okay. Hizaki blushes.
Oh.
Right when you say ghost.
I will mute myself.
Yeah. Okay. I blush. I blush when you say ghost, and I turn away. Yeah. And then, well, it must be a very talented Go player, almost like you. I gave a compliment that could be misconstrued. Sorry, I just do it. I don't pick the thing.
And I think, what is that? You just okay. So that's obviously inaccurate. Let's see what happens next. Fail to find the words you need and deny you wanted to speak of it at all. And I'll just be like, yeah, a go player ghost. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. And I will not notice as the room kind of grows dim around us.
Okay.
Yes, the mists that are like becoming more solid and they become like storm clouds, and that's why it's kind of dim around the glass elevator. It's like
Is there like rain off in the distance?
Oh
Like,
yeah. That's
not from your side.
yeah.
Thank you for thinking of me when you wanted to ask a question about a ghost.
Yes, I think of you often when I think about ghosts.
Think about me often, you see, and how often do you think about ghosts?
I've been thinking about ghosts a lot recently, but just because of my friend who is dealing with problems, and I think at that moment the rain starts like pouring down, but like the sound of it, but not actually the rain.
So you think about ghosts often, and you think about me every time you think about ghosts, you say. Shizumi, are you going to select a floor to go to?
Oh my god!
Savage!
I don't know what to say. Can I get a lifeline?
Um. hmm, hmm. Oh no, you could challenge them to like a duel for that. Like,
Challenge them to a duel?
yeah. Um.
Or shouldn't we reveal? Let's reveal the truth.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, you have wronged me, and I want you to make it up to me. Or yeah, like, I want you to take that back. Don't go assuming things just because you're high and mighty in the student council. I'm trying to help you, in a sense. I don't know. No. Or you could do something else. But I don't find a fight scene. That'd be cute.
Maybe it's no. I don't know. I'm trying to think about like. I think I'd go along with it. Okay.
I think there's also a possibility here for I seek your help in a personal matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will do that. And I think now we're above the clouds, and the clouds have dissipated, and it's starting to become sunny because we're so high up. The elevator just keeps going to the sky. And as the clouds clear, I turn to you and I look you dead in the eye, and I say, "This is not the same ghost as your ghost, is it?"
No. Yeah.
Okay. I'm clearly flustered now because you talked about my ghost.
I feel like would it be okay that the elevator dings at the topmost floor of the astronomy lab, and I'm there ransacking their stuff.
Yeah.
I'm there ransacking their stuff because I'm, bitter, and
Yeah.
somebody's like visiting this tower.
I want to propose like an unrealistic setting thing, which is like the astronomy tower goes so high that it's like, you know how the sky gets like a darker blue when you get really high up?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And there's like stars everywhere because there's no
Yeah,
other
you can
clouds.
just like see pinpricks of stars. The clouds are just like way below.
And like in front of us, in front of all these stars, it's kind of dark. And there's what's your name? Your name is Suga.
Yeah.
I think Suga stands there, and this is the revealing truth. And I think both of us, at the same time, go, "It's her," but like Hizaki's, it's hers, like, and mine is like, oh.
Yeah.
I like the idea that my face like screwed up, like I was gonna have a very serious retort. But then I saw I think you pronounce it is Suga.
Yeah.
Suga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see Suga, and then like the words just.
Oh, your pronouns are not she; it's he, they. Sorry, my bad.
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I see Suga, and then I had words, and they just get cut off. They say something. Blah, blah, blah.
And I need to finish. I need to finish the revealing truths thing. So I'm gonna say, I think we can work together. I don't know what it is, but there's some kind of like implication there that like maybe I'm misreading the situation, and you've thought the same thing that I did, or I'm not sure, but some kind of dialogue to indicate that the revealing truth part.
I feel like I draw a sword from my heart, and then I point it towards the two of you, and I go like, do not. What are you trying to do in this tower? Are you trying? Stop. You can't claim heaven or something like that. I say something vague like that, and I. How dare you set foot here or something like that. And then I would like to have a duel with like either the three, or somebody could like be NPC / team up. I don't know.
I'm not in a space to duel. I hide behind Hizaki and I say, do something.
So what did you say? Something about how do you want to claim heaven?
Yeah. How dare you try to claim heaven here? Yeah.
Okay. All right. I say, I will claim heaven, and I'll find heaven in your arms. And then I reach behind. I reach behind me, and Sasumi's there, like right behind me, and I pull a sword out of Sasumi's heart.
I see. I love it. Okay, so I will go to the duel. So I feel like so also is this because Shizumi's loyal to you, so she has like a sort of friendship in her heart? Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Shizumi's pronouns are they, them.
Okay.
I just didn't want to wreck my dress.
So yeah.
Shizumi's heart.
What do you notice about each other? And what have you heard? I noticed that. I think I noticed that Hizaki smells like the lavender smell that I smelled a while ago. And I think I've heard that. I think I've heard that the world's end likes you a lot.
Okay. What were you reading? I'm sorry.
Duel with Swords and Hearts.
Okay.
When I noticed the heartstone, I think it dangles and then there's like a close up on it and it makes like wait, hold on, the ting like anime sound and then like like sparkle. And then like my eyes go ooh. Okay, that's what I noticed.
You're talking about that no pupil gray effect kind of thing? Yeah.
All right. Sweet. I noticed about you that you don't cower. I think normally, like if I walk into a room, people like automatically, kind of like hunch their shoulders a little bit. I don't want to get noticed, in front of the student council guitar player person. And so, you don't cower and you stand strong, resolute.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like okay. So I feel like our dueling arena is like one of the astro globes like explodes up. So we're like in in FF12 FFX2 where there's like an arena kind of feeling. Yeah. Like the opening shot of FFX2.
Oh yeah, with the Kodakumi song where she's singing. Yeah.
Yes. Something like that. And I feel like there's water pouring from the center of the arena and then falling off of that island at all directions. And I feel like it symbolizes like how I feel like it symbolizes like how I feel like it symbolizes like the oceans between us. Like that. Like
okay.
In distance, in emotion.
So if there's a song that announces my arrival,
yes.
It's not gonna be Tears from Heaven, though. That's a really good choice. It's actually gonna be a Versailles song because I'm playing Izaki. It has to be a Versailles song. So Versailles does like kind of power metal, symphonic metal is what it's called. Symphonic metal. It's like a symphony metal. And there's a symphony song specifically. There's one. Da, 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 symphony. I can't sing. I don't know Japanese, but it's that specific song. So it's like a power ballad, like a lot of guitars and beautiful singing.
Yeah. I feel like my song is like maybe like an eerie overture of the same thing. Like,
Eerie overture of my song.
mm-hmm.
Oh, what a power move!
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Okay.
and then I feel like I enter alone, and then you entered
Yeah, I entered with
with
Shizumi.
yeah. There's a sword waiting in my heart who releases the sword for me. I feel like I do, and the flower in my chest looks like it's pitch black. Even the stem looks pitch black, and um, I feel like it has overly long thorns.
Wait, what does our friendship sword look like?
Our friendship sword.
There you go.
It's checkered like a go board.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's checkered. Yeah, like a go board, and it has like a chain at the end. That's with like ghost stones. Yeah.
And then what does your flower look like?
Oh, my flower. Yeah, we already know. It's a beautiful white rose.
Is it big or is it like small? And
Oh,
it's
it's
on
huge. Yeah, it's huge. And getting ready for the for the duel. I mean, I'm wearing like a big fluffy dress with like florals on it and stuff. But I guess it kind of like shines through,
Mm-hmm.
so you can still see it. Or maybe it's like I don't know, it's up to here, like almost like a bodice. Though Hizagi doesn't have boobs, but that's okay. And yeah, and there's like a dress up here, or a rose. Sorry, yeah, a rose showing at the top.
I feel like I rush at you, forcing your guard, show a spade to keep up.
Wait, what was that?
I
you
feel
rush-
like I feel like I rush into you first. Like I charge into you first.
Oh, okay,
Forcing your guard, show a spade to keep up.
okay. So I have to look at my cards then. I don't have a spade.
Ooh, so that's 1 point for me. And then what do you do?
Okay.
Oh, and then what's setback? I mean, sorry.
What was that?
Then choose a setback. Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. Mm, okay, never mind. So either we do a challenge or we make the other duelist pick a setback for us.
Okay, so
So you just picked a challenge for Ken, which means that you get a point, right?
Yep. Yes.
okay. Is someone keeping points?
I can keep track.
Okay. So you get a point, and then what do I just pick a challenge next, or
Or a setback.
a setback? Okay. You know, a weakness of my heart that's hidden to me.
Oh, damn it. I hope I have a spade. Ah, I have a spade. Hope
Ah.
the spades. Damn. Wait. You know, I feel like I know that. Where's your heartbeat for? Um, I feel like someone you've considered only to be a friend for a long time in the council actually loves you more than that. It's blue, and
Blue.
you are super. Um, you would need to break their heart, and you've been denial for a long time because you know it would break them so fully if they do.
So I know I have to break Blue's heart.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've been kind of lying to yourself.
Okay. So I have like a flashback, and I think about all the times that I've seen where Blue feels for me, and I just haven't realized it.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized like I have to tell him. Blue's gonna be him now.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell him and like just cut it off
Mm-hmm.
because it's not reciprocated, and it's gonna break his heart.
Yep.
Either way. Okay.
I have a small request in the middle of introducing Blue as a more important character. Can his like outfit have naval themes?
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes, yes. And there's like a small crest of like a duck somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on his chest, a medal. Yeah. He has like a fencing style sword.
Yeah. Like
So was a card
a point.
revealed?
Yeah.
What
Okay.
card did you reveal?
The 9 of spades.
Oh, is it on the thing?
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
And when you reveal cards, you like discard them, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Now what?
Oh, okay. Wait. It's my turn. My sword barely misses your flowers. Show a diamond to keep up.
I don't have a diamond. Just destroying me.
Oh my gosh! No! Maria's winning.
Yeah, by a lot. Okay. So I can't keep up. So it's just another point, or am I just done?
No. It's another point. Yeah, I need 4. It's 4 rounds. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why are you here, and why do you care about the astrology tower?
Which one is that?
I ask you a deeply personal question.
Oh. I feel like I was killed there. Yeah. And then show a card you haven't shown to answer. So, oh gosh, you're making me discard my hand. Okay. There you go. I'm showing 10 of cards.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, but I have the most points. So the duel ends, and yeah, I feel like I died there, and that's why it was kind of like visiting my grave. Like I was trying to look for not really fingerprints, but just evidence of who could possibly have been there before. And when the duel ends, I strengthen my heart, and I'm merciful. Oh, is this really what you want? Oh, I get to pick the ending. I can let you beat me if I want to, but
Yeah, you get to pick who wins.
yeah. No, I feel like I fully defeat you, but I let you speak if you want to.
Okay, so I have an idea. So
Like I say, nip near your rose. It's almost too like the songs, like your song intermingles with mine too perfectly, like the theme song, and it's kind of like, wait, this is too nice. Also, this flower is not screaming. Why are you like? There's no anger in your eyes as opposed to like as my face is like inches from yours, and it's like as I have my rapier near your rose. I wonder why are you not fighting?
okay.
Why are you letting this happen? Why are you letting this happen?
So, okay, so you do that. So you ask me, like, why aren't you fighting back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for fiction though. You can get
Um,
what you want, but
yeah, I think I realize that like I'm defeated,
Mhm.
and as your sword like gets close to my rose, and then I was actually trying to fight my best, but you just like destroyed me. And I just kind of like toss my sword aside, and I like faint and fall forward.
Okay.
But you're really close to me.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Okay. So I have to catch you. God damn it. I have to catch you, and you still don't answer me. And I feel like I'm like shaking your shoulders, so asking you to answer, but you like um your eyes slowly fade to like black.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Scene.
Does Shizumi react to me?
Oh yeah. What do you do this whole time, Shizumi?
I'm
Um,
pouring
I think
water.
I think I can start a new scene when I react, but I want to make sure that Devin's character comes through
Yeah,
now.
definitely wanted Devin's character scene.
Yeah, yes.
Gideon scene for sure.
Yeah, for Devin, what were you doing while you were fighting there?
Oh my gosh.
You can pick anything from here.
Yeah, I think I was sleeping, and specifically, I've been training to duel with sword and heart, and I dreamed of a castle falling from the sky, and I saw what I thought was a woman falling faster than the castle, like crystallized in this moment where she's like being almost shot out of the castle back down towards the ground in a white dress with like a rose bursting across the stratosphere.
Yeah. Do you want to pick a minigame? It's technically your. Like,
it's technically me?
Yeah. I mean, Hizaki. It was Hizaki's minigame, and then it just triggered duel with me in it, and then it's your turn.
I would super love to have a conversation over food.
Okay.
And I think the person that makes the most sense for this to happen with, at least as like the one guaranteed person, is Shizumi. So I think there's like a dining hall quality thing here, and of course anybody can join as the rules of the game say. So if anybody else wants to be there, please.
Remind me what's happening in your story.
So I think what's going on is I am training to duel with sword and heart, because Coral is like making me think that she's in love with me the way that I feel about her. And kind of, I guess, where I am is I am training almost as like a pawn to duel in her place.
Okay.
Do you want to be able to fight for her?
Yeah. I think that's where the loyalty thing is coming in. Is that like
Yeah, totally.
I'm learning how to fight from her.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, what's the ridiculous dreamlike element of this cafeteria? Like we're getting food together. In Utna, it's like very specifically this bizarre open air cafe thing. So we could go with that, or we could get weird with it.
I was thinking there's like a lot of iron, like there's just like iron gates and like iron picnic tables and like iron chairs, and like the ground is made of marble, so it's just like iron and marble, and it feels like really foreboding and unwelcoming. But then like everyone's like really frilly, and like it's this weird dynamic.
Is it like that almost like powdered, like fresh carved marble along like the columns and the walls and stuff? I also like the image of like when somebody brings their like food tray to sit down, it's got these like massive wrought iron handles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just like unnecessarily heavy and like
Yeah,
big.
but when you drop it, it just like kind of floats down. It's like what?
That's awesome. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
I noticed you're like sweating, and you honestly don't smell that great. It's obviously you've been training a lot in the gym. You smell a little bit like Jim, so that's what I noticed about you.
Damn.
Like yo, like there's like a shower, like you can use it, but okay, whatever.
Damn. I think what I notice about you is that you're startling at like the smallest stuff. I think that like there's maybe like a bell that goes off that kind of sounds like the elevator bell when people's food is ready, and like whenever you hear it, you're like whipping around really fast.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's
Cool.
more social standing?
I feel like I'm a basketball star.
Okay,
Like
I'm just like a go nerd. Okay, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
So I'll go first. And I'm feeling generous. What favor do you ask of me? That'll be our first conversation.
Oh man. So I imagine that it's Gideon that comes up and sits down with you. She's like, "Hey, Shizumi, how's it going? I see every so often. I see you talking with Hizaki. Do you like have a class together or something? I've been meaning to pass a note."
Yeah, we have math together with Ms. Tomoharu. I'm kind of lying, and you know I'm lying, but you're gonna let it go.
There's a very like cocksure smirk as I like set down my food tray, and like I reach into my jacket, which is like normally you're supposed to have it like way buttoned up, but I think like it's like very low V, like you can kind of see undershirt happening, and so she like reaches into the inner breast pocket and pulls out this letter, also sealed with like wax, and then just kind of like drops it on your food tray. It's like, it'd really help me out if you could take that note over to Hizaki.
Okay, sure. Can I ask what the note says?
Oh, I mean, it's something that Coral asked me to pass along. So I haven't read it. And I think that's also very clearly a lie.
Right. I won't read it either. More lies.
That's what the wax is for.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the game, trying to figure out what I want to do here. Something gives you away to me. What?
I think the elevator dings again, and I'm obviously panicked. And I say, I don't know if I can give the note to Hizaki. I'm sorry, and I like push it back to you very hurriedly.
And emotionally.
And emotionally, yeah.
Is something going on? You seem really tense, and I mean, if you have class together, it'll be an absolute snap. And there's like that close up shot of like her finger like sliding it back across the table, like lifting the hand away, but not too far away. You know, just like forcing the issue.
And I think as you slip the paper back to me, it triggers like this kind of like weird dream-like sequence where the ghost that wants me to take care of this thing for him kind of like reemerges, and then the ghost's face like morphs into Hizaki's face, and then I see Hizaki like holding Suga in his arms, and this like very strange panic comes over me, and I look down at Hizaki's arms, and I see a red string that is attached to it, and I follow it back up to my own wrist, and I see my wrist, and suddenly I feel very jealous that Hizaki and Suga are together, and I'm not sure what to feel, because also I know I'm supposed to take this gemstone, and the dream sequence ends again with that same gemstone close up with the kind of like kira kira woo, and then the zing noise, and then I'm back and I see the note and I push it back and I say I'm sorry, and I will use the move. I hope to convince you that I cannot do this. This is not a thing for me. Um, actually, right now. But by doing that, I don't actually verbalize anything. I just look you in the eye and I give you that look where I'm like, this school, things at this school happen, and they're happening to me right now, and I can't deal with it right now. So please understand. It's just like those desperate, fleeting eyes.
At that point, I walk into the cafeteria.
Yeah, and I'm holding you by the elbow to help you walk. I kind of hit you too badly last time.
I think
And
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you were holding me by the elbow. That's what it started out as, but then I wrapped my arm around you.
And then you like clasp the fingers to tie together.
Or just walk to like a different table, but like the camera like sees us.
Oh, so you're not actually gonna join this?
Yeah, the camera makes it look as if we're gonna sit on your table, but we didn't, and then we walk past. But you could notice us. You could call us over. I feel like there's a part of me that feels the red string like full taut, like just the moment that we're supposed to walk past you, and it's almost like I think I'm supposed to. I think I missed something important.
Is there like a chime noise that goes with that?
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh
Yeah.
God, what's that movie? Your Name, like that chord in Your Name. Ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's great. Okay. I think I oh gosh.
You notice that we're trying to go to the student council table, but Coral's missing.
Oh. Oh gosh. I think there's like a moment where like Gideon is like about to like walk away, but instead like sits down and like tucks the note back into her uniform. And so I think I want to play I'm feeling expansive. What do you want to know about me?
I'm sorry I can't deliver the note for you. But if you tell me what it is, I think I can help you give it to Hizaki yourself.
Oh gosh. It's an invitation to a party. Where Coral is hosting a party at her house. And I was asked to deliver the notes because she isn't feeling well today. And the only person I haven't managed to give the note yet to is Hizaki.
Okay.
And I think that is. We just said like I lied about knowing what the contents of the note were.
Yeah.
So I feel like yeah. But I think that is true. I think that's what it is. There's a party happening.
Okay. So I hope to get you to commit to giving this note on your own. And I think I do it by saying, if you go over there, I will send you all of the positive energy that I possibly can to support you, but I will not go there myself. But I will watch you because I'm working through some stuff right now.
You're a weird dude. Does dude feel okay for Shizumi?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You're a weird dude, Shizumi. And then I think she like her tray has like mysteriously become empty as if she's eaten all the food in this time. And then she like picks up her tray, walks by, and when she puts the note down, I like the idea, Suga, that we make eye contact, and there's like dim recollection, and like there's like a choking up sound, and then it's gone as Gideon puts the note into Hizaki's like field of vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hizaki is eating lychee.
Wow.
Like the fruit, because it's white. once it's peeled, right? And so he's eating lychee, and that's all he eats. And it's pre-peeled, but it's still fresh. And how it got peeled and how it got de-pitted, I don't know. Magic. But it's fresh, not in a can. That's very important. And so there's a bowl of it in front of him, and he's like eating it with a toothpick. And sees the note, looks up into your eyes. Do you have the face paint like Gideon?
No, I think that's like part of my magical girl transformation.
Okay.
So like when we do duels, I think that like the face paint like
comes
melts out of my hair and onto my face.
Oh, that's so good.
Rad. Yeah, that's rad. We have to get you in a duel quickly. Okay. I think you put the note like maybe across the table, but within reach. And so I eat my little lychee, and then I prick the note with a toothpick and draw it over.
Okay. I think at that point, Gideon kind of like looks at you behind those like aviators, nods, and leaves.
Yeah. Okay. And then I reach up and do the seal with the toothpick. Open it up. Is it actually an invitation to the party?
It is. It is an invitation to the party. The envelope is like it's in like the school colors, which I guess we said were red. But when you pull out the note, it's this like pale coral like scroll like paper, written in just like the most absurd longhand you can imagine.
That's great.
I feel like I feel like Blue's right in front of you and they want to ask you to be like their date to the party, but you're also very suggestively also like have your arms around me, and And the moment that he's about to speak, it cuts. You can tell like he's been kind of like, you have like the blush close up, the twiddling fingers close up, the looking at the invitation, then back at you, then invitation, then back at you kind of thing going on.
Exactly the thing of like, hey, Hizaki, cut. Like right as the phrase is getting out.
Perfect. Now is it Kazumi picks a game?
Maria, you're muted. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was muted. I said the same thing. I was like, Kazumi gets to pick the next minigame.
Okay, what I wanted to do was to have a dance in a surreal flashback between you and me at the moment that you and Hizaki are embracing after the sword fight.
Okay. Okay. So we're in the party. What does the party look like?
No. This is a flashback
of a party, a different party.
Not to a party, but a
metaphorical dance.
A metaphorical magical dance that happens where like time pauses, right? And you're there holding Hizaki, right? But and then this strange like metaphysical like shift happens, right? And the astrological tower fades away, and suddenly we're just like in the sky with stars, and Hizaki is like there, like in the tower still, but the tower is falling below, and there's only the two of us up in space, just like standing on the air.
I have a vision for the music. Can I pitch it?
Yeah.
We get like one shot of Hizaki with a violin bow going across guitar strings, kind of like we will get to my entrance music, which is by the band that I'm pretty sure does this, but yeah, it's like bowed guitar chords shifting in that waltz that we heard as the elevator started going up.
Right.
Holy crap. Yeah, I can totally see like the vision of like Suga and Shizumi dancing. So it's like Suga holding the names. Suga holding Hizaki like in like their long dress and then their long hair. But like it's like if there's like a reflection black pool thing going on, and then the reflection is the dancing in the stars thing, and it's almost like Hazuki's hair like expand, like in those anime endings where the hair like expands into the backdrop kind of thing. So yeah, but we're gonna do the dance, right? The minigame. Okay, I love it. Everything's perfect. I think what I notice about you in this alternate realm is that you seem stronger than I last met you. You were more focused, more determined. Yeah. What have I heard? Maybe I don't think the question applies as much because it's like a surreal dream realm.
Yeah. And before
that you're looking for something that I have.
Yeah.
No. Backspace. I feel like I just feel the pull of the string instead.
Yeah. That's good. I think that's what I noticed too, is that there is this strange tension that is otherworldly, and I can't stop looking you in the eye, whereas normally I don't look at people in the eye because I'm such a nervous kind of person. But I just have this like strange confidence, like knowledge that this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
Okay. Yeah. There's like a strange magnetism.
Yeah.
Do you have like a different outfit on as a part of this?
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Do we get like a preview of your dueling outfit when this happens?
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I think it's more like the Go uniform. Like it turns into like this red, like this like beautiful red, kind of like robe. It's like a jacket with, but then it like is really long, and like a really, I think it comes also with like a red pantsuit and like this chain that like hangs from like the pocket down and like comes back up. And maybe there's like gold glasses, and I think a rose that's like a black rose and like a white rose. For
Wow,
go.
I love it. Yeah. Or it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. I feel like I'm wearing a uniform that's like, it's as if it's for a student council member, but it's silver. And there's like, and then I have like a small silver crown atop my head,
Mm.
and like this impeccable smile. That's also like, yes, I'm kind of. It's. I feel like I'm a missile that's honed in onto something, and I don't regret being locked into it. Oh, damn it!
Oh.
Oh, damn it! Yeah.
Ah.
Take turn. Worst dancer asks first questions, or whoever player asks the questions at whim. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Hmm. But yeah, I feel like Shizumi goes first though, because it's your
Okay.
business. So.
Okay. So I think I walk over slowly. I think the music doesn't start yet.
Mm.
That way we can have the sound of my very fancy black shoes, making the echoing sound like and like the screen kind of goes dark and you see like this like it's like this strange like water river,
Mm.
river, what do you call it, droplets like that send out waves
Yeah.
as I walk, and
Mhm.
then we see us and our faces like kind of like emerging from the darkness coming together, and our faces become very close. Do you turn subtly towards me or subtly away?
I feel like suddenly away, but only because I use it to scoop my hand to your shoulder blade. But
Okay.
yes. Hmm. Uh Wait, how many rounds is this? Wait. Hmm.
2 questions of each of your dancing partners.
Okay. Oh
I
yeah.
think the music starts now, right? It's like as soon as
Uh-huh.
we like, yeah.
Uh at this moment in the dance you laugh at what?
Um. So what did you just do? You turned away and what?
I turned away and I scooped like my hand on your shoulder blade. So I put you into the close hold.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
you only came to me with the face, but I actually held you.
Yeah. Okay. And you said, what was the question? I dance. Oh, I laugh. Okay. I laugh. Not because anything is funny, but because this has never happened to me before to feel like this. And I'm nervous and I try to shake it off with a light laugh. But I think you see right through it and you don't really think it's funny either. Um,
Mhm.
and so I'm just like laughing and you're just holding your gaze and it's, it makes me more nervous and I laugh a little bit more. And I lose my place in the dance. Do you let me stumble or do you draw me back into place?
Um, I draw you back into place, but I also apologize. I'm like, sorry, cold hands, and then I kind of wipe my own hands in my pants, and take you back tenderly in my arms, and I say, I've never danced with such beauty either. I can't remember why I've never noticed you before. Yeah.
And then you get another question, I think.
Your mouth is close to my ear. What do you say?
I say something about the string. There's something I think we see as we move. The string just like naturally grows close, like it doesn't like have any slack, right? As we get closer and closer, and I say, it wasn't until this moment that I noticed this, and I raise my arm, and your arm raises with me, and I lower my arm, and your arm lowers with me, and I reach out and I hold your hand, and I say, can I take the lead?
Oh, wow! I love it. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I feel like Suga just says certainly, and like almost like, yes, please take me, but just with one word. So he just says certainly instead.
And I think
it's the only time he ever feels something that's not probably cold, but he doesn't know what it is.
And I think it ends really well for you. And we kind of like fade away from this metaphorical space. But as we fade away, for me, I get this strange flash of this ghost that has come, and your face kind of turns into this ghost, and the ghost looks down at the heartstone and rips it from her neck and devours it. And I am just left with this like chilling feeling. And she looks at me and she says, "This is your chance," and I cannot do anything. And then the scene fades.
Yeah, I have an offering. It's almost like I feel like there's like the like you wanted to enjoy the moment, get lost. Like you almost wanted to I have an idea. It's like you close your eyes in the dream, so it's like dream in a dream kind of thing.
Oh.
A face that appears of the other ghost, and they're like, take it, like it's right in front of you. It's it's his heart, like that. And they almost show you like a vision of like the hands like juxtaposed on each other. So like your hand on my heart, but the ghost hand on your heart, and they're like it's like this, and then the ghost is like showing you do it like this, and then they pretend to rip out your heart, and then you kind of wake up because you don't do it.
Yeah, and I think I scream out, "I won't."
Yeah. Like you don't want to. And I feel like in the moment that I wake up from my dream, I feel like you see like a top image panel of Suga lying down in bed with like their arms played out, but there's nothing in between. Like as if I'm still in the hand pose of the waltz, but with a pillow, you know. Oh, and I'm crying, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's cool. That was an intense dance. I love it.
I love the like wild art anime aesthetic that we've hit on here.
I feel like I'm like Kazumi to like. Have you watched Utena? Because you're like hitting all the Utena beats. It's like yeah, definitely.
No, I know exactly what the feeling is, even though I haven't seen it.
Damn.
All right, who's next?
I think it's over to Maria.
Yeah. I will need to think of a. I kind of want to meet the. Wait, I must squint at the games and randomly pick.
The dance game is really good. I know it's
Right.
the other one too, but I also just this is a really good game.
It's a dance is like one of the most brilliant things to come out of the format.
Hold on.
I played what's her name, Erica Shepherd's game on stream one time, and we did the dance, and it was a really great scene. I like the dancing.
It's you get to do so many cool things with it. I love it.
Yeah, I would like more dance. Because I feel like everyone has like one dance game, but I just want to have like 10 variations. Like if I made this out, it's like 10 different dance variations.
Reminds me of my dance belonging outside belonging game, but I'm far from done. But theoretically, that's how it's gonna vibe. But wait, let me just think of like how am I gonna steal time? Um. Oh crap. Uh. Okay. Here's my pitch. I don't know how it's gonna work in the fiction, but I feel like in the end game, Suga wants to take the revolution so that they can have a shot at like being alive again. And they think they have the best shot at being that by being like the student council president or like the equivalent of it. So I feel like they nab like Hizaki into a stealing time together scene where they're like, "Would you like to be the king to my queen?" Or like we could be both like the right and the left hand together, kind of shit. But you know that there's this, the way I say it is almost like there's a lacking heart to it, and that it's almost strategic, and that what the cutting gaze that you saw on top of like the astrology tower is not the same gaze that's demanding you to like surrender right now. That's what you notice about me. But I still do it because you know the logical part of my brain that wants to live again is like, yes, of course, I must become.
Okay.
I must keep my silver suit.
Yeah. We don't have silver yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're stealing time together.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I feel like in the greenhouse that's like just washed with like pre-dawn sunlight, and it has like the flowers like breathe and like close open faster than normal.
Yeah, and there's a corner to this greenhouse that a lot of the students know about.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the makeout corner.
Oh my
Like
god.
the plants like grow high enough, you know, that like you can't see there unless you like go around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like greenhouse, I mean, you can see in like glass. But this area, there's like this spot that you know you can't see unless, and you could hear people coming pretty easily.
Yeah. I feel like I touch and look at something of yours that is personal, may I? I feel like I asked to look at the rose that's blooming from your chest from before that I cut myself.
You want to look at my chest, okay?
At the rose, yeah.
yeah, slick move. It's like, I think I have my dress has like strings.
Uh-huh.
You know, like lace that lace up. You know,
Uh-huh.
up the chest part.
Mm-hmm.
And I my I don't verbalize it, but I lean forward and like grant consent with my body language. But I'm not going to undo the string myself.
Oh. So it's you may, but first I want you to unstring it yourself. will you? Yeah, sure. I do so tenderly, but with my breath held.
Okay. As you're like undoing my string, which it doesn't undress me, like it's
Yeah,
just like a
gross, yeah.
it's just like a short, like just loosens it kind of. So you can see the rose at the chest. I touch your fingertips, may I?
Yes.
Okay.
But only for a moment.
Okay.
Because it's shivering cold.
Yeah. All right. So I touch them, and
You hear like a sparse version of my theme music, like in anime terms, like instead of like the full band, you can only hear like the guitar. And
okay. Rad. Yeah, and I feel it. And like the camera like zooms in on my fingers as it does, and because it's like really cold, but also because I'm excited, like goosebumps go up my fingers, like up my arm,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to pull my finger back because it's too cold.
Mm. And then what? Do you advance?
What do you mean?
Do you do an advance after that? Oh wait, it's my turn. Sorry.
Your turn. Yeah.
Damn. Is that possible? I'm like, do you think that's fair? Like, I touch your sword, may I? Like, I pull out your sword from your flower.
You pull out my sword.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I love that.
I think. Oh, hold on. There's like something going on outside. Okay, nothing. I think when you go to do it, like my natural reaction is to like not let you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, hold on a second. It's like an alarm or something going off outside. Close the window. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna let you at first. But then I look in your eyes, and yeah, I kind of like melt a little bit, and not a bad creepy way, like in a yes way. And so like yeah, sure, yeah, go ahead.
I want to know what the sword looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I think my sword is like gilded hilt.
Okay.
With flower inlays.
Mm-hmm.
And the crossguard has like thorns on it, but on the outside, so you don't stab yourself with it. And the sword is like alabaster white, and it's really long. It's really long.
I feel like I appreciate it, and then I kiss you on the forehead, and I try to break off and depart.
Wait, you try to what?
I try to break off and depart like an asshole.
Okay.
But I mean, you have a feeling that I will, but I haven't yet. Like I kiss you, and then I look like I'm about to do it.
Okay, when you kiss my forehead, first of all, yes, you may.
And then like before I kiss your forehead, it's like I get your bangs so it's like really soft hair, really pretty hair, get nice close up to your face from my angle.
Okay, so yes, you may touch my hair, and yes, you may kiss my forehead. And when you kiss my forehead, I try to hold I'll put my arm around you.
Oh, damn.
The small of your back.
Can we flip a coin?
Sure. Yeah.
Because it's under another's nose. I feel like there's like you are in a greenhouse. There is a risk of being caught, and
Yeah, totally.
I have a
No,
thought
actually,
here.
I'm okay with being. You may, but at this moment you're interrupted.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't need
And
to flip a coin. We'll just be interrupted.
Okay, great. I think the shot is like I don't know what Gideon would be like moving around in the greenhouse, but I think like you hear like something fall and like a pot breaking, and then it's like pan up, see Gideon like, and I think like she doesn't really understand what she's thinking or feeling, but I think if we're into it, I think this is a great time for her to draw her sword
Ooh.
and
Oh.
challenge. Yeah. Oh god, who do I want to challenge? I think it's Hizaki. I think I would want to challenge Hizaki to a duel at that point.
Oh, that would be interesting because I have their sword, but they can grab my sword. Oh, damn it. Wait, hold on. Hmm. Okay, yeah, sure. Where do you
Okay.
does the greenhouse shift and change?
Yeah, I think the greenhouse does like change at that point. Like as soon as we go into dual mode, it does, and it goes into like a room with like a bunch of like Corinthian columns everywhere with vines going up them.
Mm-hmm.
And the floor is marble, but there's vines everywhere. But not on the floor where we would be fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And I say,
I have something for it too, which is
sure.
There are these like irregular like they look like Suga's rose, like ghostly, like growing up at different intervals, like spaced out throughout the.
I have a proposition if it's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Suga fucking bolts out of there with the swords, and I feel like Hizaki is super pissed or I mean distraught, heartbroken, and whatever emotions. And from that feeling, you summon the rest of the student council like as a band behind you, and you are like free to draw any of their instruments as your sword. And I feel like Gideon is also like shocked because Coral's like at the other side of the platform to listen. Like they come out of like flowers that they're color coded, like a coral one or coral comes out.
Okay. Yeah. So
flowers because they're like their skirt or something, or like the tail of their coat if they want to dress like a
guy. Okay. Yeah, so you leave, and then the student council appears.
Yeah.
Because they knew I was going to fight or something. That's cool. I don't have my sword.
Mm-hmm.
So I turn and ask Coral.
I love this. Keep going.
Ask Coral for a sword. And I think...
okay.
I don't know if she'd give me one or not.
Oh, let her give you a sword because I think that's cool and dramatic, and I think that makes this an even bigger moment for Gideon.
All right, cool.
Yeah, maybe Kazumi has an idea why Coral would do that.
Okay, all right, so she gives me her sword, and her sword is a handle made of coral, not the color, but is coral color.
And like sharp, I imagine it as like a rapier even, with like the like guard around your hand being this like knotted sharp coral as well.
Rad. Yeah, but I really wanted the blade to be she's a drummer, right? Did I say that? I think she's a drummer.
She's the drummer.
Yes, I want her sword to be rather than like steel or something like that. It's a bunch of drumsticks like tied together, so it's almost like a kendo. But it's
Wow,
sharp.
I love it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
instead of bamboo, it's drumsticks.
Yeah,
But still
that's
shaped
super
like
rad.
but still shaped like a rapier. Because why not? Rapier, yeah.
I am fully authorizing Hizaki to use their Phrygian rage from from Suga Betrayal.
Yeah. So good betrayed
Uh,
me.
I
Person
think
fighting.
I think if there's any like history in this anime that we're not like watching right now, normally I think Gideon's flower is a like coral colored dahlia, and I think this time it's this flower. If you want to copy paste that, which is an Arabian Night decorative dahlia. So it's like this very dark, deep red, almost black.
Ooh.
And I also have her theme music, which, if we're talking about drums, is pretty good too. Colossus by Idols is playing, so it's this like very slow like bass every like couple seconds with like drums in the background, like tuck 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 tuck, boom boom, as she goes through her transformation sequence, where like the like inky paint like spills over her face, leaving like the skull, and her scarf becomes like a cloak and shroud, and her like the pauldrons frills like become like enamel.
Rad. Okay. So I have my sword, or I have coral sword now, and my theme music starts to play at first. Like what's we well when the
Can I be dramatic and can I say Blue is shocked when you come over to Coral and rip out a sword out of her heart, and he rips out a sword out of his heart and says that my liege, would you take my blade alongside you? Not really instead, but you know, could you dual sword?
okay, so the dual wield with two completely different swords. I think I take his sword too, and I like play with them both to like feel the balance,
Uh-huh.
and I turn blues and drop it.
For the record, Blue's sword is definitely some sort of scimitar, like a very pirate-ass looking thing.
Yeah.
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 With sapphire.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Who was the one I feel like Gold just hugs him at that point. He's just like, okay, I'm just gonna get our bass player over here. Just gonna drag him over here with the mic. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean that? Oh, I'm trying to keep track of all the instruments, and I was about to be like, is Pink the lead singer? But we haven't eliminated everything yet, because that would be funny.
Sure. Yeah, Pink could be the lead singer. We'd have I have a guitar, we have bass, drums.
Gold could be piano.
Yeah, keys.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, she's the keys. She's like dragging this bass.
Rad. Okay.
And because I haven't described it yet, so I think Gideon pulls the sword out of her own heart, and it is like a very, very long sword, so long that she has to actually like heft it out with another hand. And it is just like a monumentally long montante, so like a big two-handed, like designed for like combat against people who are mounted.
Okay. All right. And we decided the flowers. Okay. So who starts?
I need to draw 2 cards first.
Oh, me too, I guess. I didn't draw cards from the last one. I think I actually have 2 more cards also.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I have lots of
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Okay. That's sword's choice. Dueling. There we go.
Choose answers to opening questions. We've done that. The players.
Okay. What do you notice about each other? What have you heard? I think the thing that like she's fixated on is like the image of like your like strings undone and the sword like partway out of you. So it's like that image is like playing over and over.
Okay. And what do I notice about you? I think I don't notice you very much at first. A dickhead move. It's a jerk move, but whatever. I'm a student council person. So I think I don't notice you first. And then I hadn't heard much about you either, except that you're good at basketball. But then when you start making the transformation and the paint comes down, the rad paint scene you were talking about, then I noticed that. And I'm like, oh, and you're carrying like a big ass sword that isn't even like meant for duels. But that's impressive to me. Yeah. And I'm like, oh snap. Okay, I gotta be ready. Okay, Sue goes first.
So wait, does it say who goes first?
On your turn, choose one. Tell the duelist to choose a challenge for the other. Tell the duelist. Y'all conduct a duel, Maria and Kazumi. Y'all like the arbitrators for this, apparently.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know. I want you to go first. You can go first.
Okay.
Because yeah, like it'd be cool if you like said something like, "Why are we fighting?" We haven't established that yet.
Oh my gosh. I think the why of this duel is probably all subtext in the like actual show, but I want to make it text, which is that like Gideon is having like sudden, very strong feelings of jealousy for reasons that she can't totally explain, because I don't think she distinctly remembers Suga herself. I think that's like part of what's like missing in her memories. So I think that's the why. And I think what I do is I come at you with everything. Show a face card or an ace to keep up.
Oh, I don't have a face card or an ace. So 1 point for you. I don't think. No, I don't. All right. So yeah, you're like pretty overwhelming at first, and I'm barely able to stay in the fight. So I'm not keeping up. So you get a point. And once you finally like take a breath, after all these attacks, I feel like there's columns everywhere, right? I run and jump like it turn sideways for both feet, and I like step on the column and like push off and then start running up them, like they're in a circle, and I'm running up them in a circle like diagonally in like a spiral.
Mm-hmm.
But running sideways basically because I'm running up columns. Right? And then I jump out of the air and do like 3 flips and try to attack you with the overhand strike with the sword, which is I overwhelm you with beautiful attacks. Show your highest card to keep up.
So I have a question. Is ace considered high in this game? Is ace high or low?
We used it like a face earlier, so I would think it's high.
Okay, cool.
Put it in the same category as face cards.
Oh, how do I? There we go. I show you a card.
Okay, I lose again. I lose a lot. All right. Yeah, it doesn't work, but it looked really cool.
Yeah, I think the thing about the duel, like why I'm able to guard against it, is because I think you're used to fighting the student council who tend to like parry attacks, and I just straight up block it with like the incredible like heft of this massive sword. Okay. You know a weakness of my heart that it's hidden to me. Show a spade to show me.
Okay, I can do that for once. There, I have a spade.
Hey,
it's 8 of spades. Okay, and the weakness of your heart that is hidden to you. I think as we're fighting and you see this look in my eyes, and you've seen this same look in the mirror when you thought about Suga. And that's your weakness.
OMG!
I think that even like triggers like that short flashback scene. I think instead of seeing the same scene that we saw with when it was Suga's flashback, we instead see a flashback where it's like me looking at myself in the mirror, like getting ready for some kind of like fancy event. And there's like a picture of us together, like stuck to the corner of my mirror. And like, it's, so we haven't seen, I don't think we've seen Gideon's eyes at this point, but like they are like a golden amber, like very bright, looking at herself in the mirror and looking up at that photo. And there's like a, like you said, that like look in the eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's my turn. So setback. I remind you of a heartbreak. Show a heart. And reveal your heart to me. Oh, you have a heart. I lose. Again. Okay, maybe I didn't remind you of a heartbreak. I don't know.
I think it's that same sequence like keeps playing out, but this time we cut to sometime after. I think we actually just like cut to after Suga's funeral, and there's like this tombstone there, and Gideon is like kneeling in front of it and then just like lies down with her head touching the tombstone and is just like sitting there for a very long time. And I think we even get the like that really intense cicada sound like you hear in Evangelion, like this very long moment of like the cicadas as like the camera is just like slowly zooming in. And I think I'm emotionally and physically exhausted and you defeat me.
Okay. And how I would defeat you. Well, you're emotionally exhausted. But I take it. I think I whispered, like, you know, we're fighting. You're getting exhausted. You're emotionally exhausted and everything.
I think it's specifically like I'm like suddenly emotionally exhausted.
Okay.
Like,
so I could tell that you're like emotionally exhausted. And then I say something like, you wouldn't want Coral to think her sword is weak, would you? So I take advantage of that. that you're already emotionally exhausted to make you even more emotionally exhausted, and then do like a strike to defeat it.
Yeah,
So,
I love that.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
I feel like if everybody's okay with it, we will jump to the end game, the sword's choice. Share screen.
Ken, don't forget to draw 2 cards at the end of the duel.
2 cards.
Yeah, so everyone draws one, and then everybody draws one last card on this end game.
Okay.
Do something good, Zach. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Fine.
1 second, guys.
Okay.
I haven't been looking at how the end game works, so hopefully I kept good cards.
Yeah. Basically, you want to keep 2s, jacks, and faces, and aces.
Okay.
Oh, here, Kazumi's back. Okay. So for the player with the most face cards and the aces, they become the swords chosen. So basically, they get to talk to, they get to transform the world. You know, they talk to, the world's end, who is a person on top of our school. Other players answer by the show of hands. Basically, we react to the swords chosen being transformed. But one of us is also revealed to be a deity, and the deity is the one that, with the most suits represented in their hand, meaning they have clubs, um, hearts, diamonds, and spades. And then for those players holding the 2 of jacks and 2s or jacks, sorry, they get to describe the revolution, like how stuff changes because of the new sword, chosen sword bloom. Yes.
Does this include cards that we discarded? Like,
no.
Do we just reveal them? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to reveal them, but I don't know. Could you? Will they disappear?
I think what we should do is we should group up the cards in different spots, right? So like maybe like I'm over here or something.
Okay. Sure. I could be at the top.
Okay. So should we reveal face cards now?
Wait, hold on. Well, I'm trying to edit the room, and I don't know how to edit it well. Oh, okay. So wait, I'm the one at the bottom. Oh wait, who's the one at the bottom? Is that Kazumi?
That's mine at the bottom.
Okay, I am. Oh wow, Ken has a lot of cards.
I have a lot of cards.
Holy shit! So are you the deity by automatic? Okay,
Top.
I am the middle.
Wait, how come you guys have so many cards?
Because we dueled.
Yeah. Duels is a ton of cards.
It's okay, Kazumi.
Wait, you drew a card every time you went through a round?
No.
Oh. I feel like it's only draw after the whole thing, but I'm also okay with like this.
I think we are supposed to draw cards when we start a duel and then draw 2 cards after the duel, for sure.
Okay.
When you
says
challenge
everyone
somebody,
draws one last card.
Yes, they do. I did do that. Okay, yes. Whoa, you have a jack. Okay, nice. Yeah, so technically I should. Nah, it's okay. Should I not? Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. Most face cards, including aces, is the swords chosen. Oh my god.
All 3 you.
I have 2 face cards, a jack and a king.
I have 2.
And then we also have queen and ace.
Devin's is the strongest one.
Yeah, I have the ace of diamonds.
Nice. So. Okay. So you're the swords chosen. What is the nature of your transformation? And how does your revolution change the world?
Wow, I feel like that last duel definitely changed what.
Also, how do you want to be chosen? Like, how did it come about? Or wait, I have a question. Do you want to find out the deity first before you flesh that out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
okay.
like to. That would be great.
Most suits represented. I only have 3 suits. Yeah, I don't have the hearts.
I have all 4.
I have all 4.
Okay, how do you solve that? In case
All-
of,
In the case of a tie, all tying swordblooms are deities.
oh well, I'm okay in the fiction with you giving it to Ken, but if it's too hard to both be the revolution and the deity, but I'm also okay if you do want to be still the deity.
I don't know. I think there's something fun about that reveal that, like,
Like I forgot I was important.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the nature of my transformation? How does my revolution change the world? How is the one I love changed for the better? I feel like since we just had that like really dramatic scene, I think the thing that happens is Suga, do you come back or are you put to rest?
Cool. Is that the revolution you want?
I think so.
Holy crap!
Yeah, that's the revolution I want is,
Holy
but
crap!
like it's a, and I think the way that it, well, do I get to describe how it looks?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
Okay. I think that there is a like after this duel, there's almost like a door that shows up. And you feel heat coming from the door, probably for the first time.
holy shit. Like shine.
And there's like, yeah, like I'm standing at the cusp of the door, basically offering you that choice.
Yeah, and I feel like my tears are warm. And I'm almost laugh crying at the moment of it because I thought that the other sword blooms were the ones who were gonna like take the end of the world. Like you just lost, you know. So it's like so I feel like I'm just in shock, but I'm also slowly inching my way into that fight.
So you're heading into the light to like be put to rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So how does my revolution change the world? I think Kazumi, how do you feel about the like image of like the string that's been connecting everybody like changing? And what does that look like?
Ooh.
Does it change?
Does it change? I'm imagining it either changes, burns, or like what it is doing is different now. Or
I
like
want to be a guitar string. So that
I was actually thinking about that.
yeah, yeah. Or a harp string. Or it could dye into a different color. Or it could stay. I'm also aware of that.
I'm not sure.
I wonder. Okay, so what did seem like a random pattern of string like connecting these characters? Like we zoom out and we see it's like a cat's cradle connecting all of them.
Okay.
And as so we see this like we see not only like them connected in a cat's cradle like way, but we also see the fingers like shifting. And I think as Suga like steps into the light, one of the fingers like falls and lets go of the string, and it
Oh.
like snaps back in.
Hmm.
And we see another movement, and now Coral is connected to the rest of them as well. Um,
His face. Yeah.
how is the one I love changed for the better? I think they're at peace. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
And I think, I think also like whatever like mystical force was making Coral and the rest of the band like chase revolution is not. It's not making them assholes anymore.
Yeah, so end of the world's like not much of a dick anymore, or is not as strong.
Yeah, it's like people literally like letting go of their competitive
nature
grips on each other. Yes.
Okay.
So who witnesses the transformation? By show of hands.
Wait, I go through the thing, so I don't think I can. I mean, I see myself, sure.
Okay.
I don't think I noticed, but I feel the change.
Okay. So who of us change along with the world? By show of hands.
Yo, I have an idea. Because I still want to be able to like react. So I'm doing. There's a part. There's a part of me that's either I reincarnate as a human back into this school, but I don't know if the school's purgatory, or I become a dog.
Yeah, I was thinking you becoming a dog.
Or I become a dog. It's like so. I'm kind of.
Can I use my jack to resuscitate you?
No, the jack is depends what jack.
I have the Jack of Hearts.
Someone appears calling themselves the Sword Bride. Who do they choose to be their savior? We might. I mean, we just get to make fiction at this point. I mean, in the epilogue. I think we can. I think we could just somehow resuscitate if you want to. I don't know. Yeah. Wait. Where were we? So, who of us witnesses the transformation? So, how does Ken react to how? How does Hizaki react to Gideon changing?
Yeah, I think he just quits being such a jerk to people and like taking notes with toothpicks.
Okay.
Or asking when are you gonna press the button for the elevator. Yeah, just he gets rid of like silly stuff like that. He quits being so pretentious. He still dresses pretentiously. That's never gonna end. But yeah, it doesn't like treat anybody poorly. Just treat everybody cool.
Oh, and then who of us still loves someone? Who of us still loves someone? Or change along the world?
I don't get to answer this question.
Yeah, I still love someone.
Yeah.
I don't know who. I think after the battle, after the war or the duel, I was still, even though I won, I was pretty beat up, and Pink took care of me.
Oh.
I love them now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we go to the deity questions now? If people are okay with this?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know you were deity all along, or had you forgotten? For his
So we're both deities?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I knew I was the whole time.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You were getting yourself beat up the whole time. Amazing.
Yeah, I knew it was a deity. And I fall in love. No, I don't want to. I don't want to leave. I don't. I just return to being a student. Yeah, that's cool.
So you stay a student in school, and what remains the same?
Yeah, what remains eerily the same is that the band still plays shows and stuff like that. Like the music doesn't change. Yeah, it's like eerily the same, even though so much has changed. The music stays the same.
How about the swords chosen? Do they leave the day to be, or do you compromise and support them?
I compromise, or no, I support them. Yeah, I definitely support. I support like the band and like these people who are now like I recognize as my friends. Yes.
Do you know that you were dating from the start?
Super no.
Okay. And then what did you do after that? Did you ascend, fall in love, or return to be a student?
I fall in love truly.
Exactly.
Well, I want it to be complicated, so I think it's like fall in love truly with Suga. But like part of that is like for if they're not coming back for
So that's why you were following us in the greenhouse. I get it now.
yeah. It's also like a thing of like the thing that somebody who actually loves this person would do is like not try and forget them and like bring them back, but like let them go and honor them like in death.
Because that's what they wanted. I mean, that's what Suga claimed to have wanted.
Yeah.
I still hook up with Coral at some point.
Nice.
Yeah, totally. The revolution card is wait, where is my claim? Room. Okay. If you have a revolution card in your hand, play it now. Answer the question sometime after the world has changed. Okay, I have the two of diamonds. So that's the school and the castle changes drastically, taking on a new shape. What does it look like now? I feel like there are. I feel like people make teas from the flowers in the greenhouse, and it's imbibed with the essences of like the older students that used to live there, that used to fight there, that used to grow plants there or whatever. Yeah, and just so that we could go like in spurts. I also got Jack of Diamonds. One of the factions subsumes another, and another arises. Which faction is lost, and what new faction is created? Ah, damn. Oh, damn. I'm like drawing cards, like random tarot cards to like inspire me. I feel like the last of the mystics will die, and that the nobodies take up their magical items and normalize magic as a non-dead thing. Like it finally becomes like an alive thing to do. Yeah. How about anybody else? Does anybody have like twos or jacks?
I have the jack, but I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, but
Which
jack.
jack do you have?
The hearts.
Someone appears calling themselves the sword bride. Who do they choose to be the savior?
So what's the sword bride?
It's like I'm trying to not to spoil it, Tenna.
How about I just go like this?
Yeah, so the sword.
Well, I'll probably actually watch it too.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
just an idea. What's a sword bride? Like just a ghost or something that shows up?
So basically, it's like someone who wants to marry World's End.
Okay. There you go. That's who shows up, Kazumi.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do with that.
If that one is not like
You can pick a different track if you want.
Okay. Can I just close out my story?
Sure. That's
Okay.
good too. Yeah.
Because I have all these endings where I'm just like, here are things that happen. Because I think at the end, I fail in accomplishing my mission because
Ooh.
you've died and you've taken the stone with you.
Mm.
Uh,
Okay.
and so this ghost comes back and makes good on their promise. And Tomoharu-san falls ill, and she's in a coma, and she cannot be woken from it.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, I feel like I am searching for you, not sure what happened, because I'm not privy to all of these more sword bloomy things. I'm kind of just wandering around in this new world, unsure of where to go. And
Well,
then, yeah, what?
can I offer something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling that that's like one of the warning nightmares that the ghost gave you in the cusp of the revolution.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, you know, the rippled water that you saw in the dance. If you like, if in the opening sequence you always saw that, but later on you realize that that was my heartstone, like falling into the water of like the pond outside of the dorm. And then I feel like you have a vision of that before I leave. And then there's a part of you that wants to check out the pond if the stones are there. And it's shaped like perfectly like go piece.
Cool.
And what do you call this? I have something. I feel like it's the.
there is a jack of spades on the table. I want to point out.
Yep, and I
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
That means that you die mysteriously.
I feel like this is in the future, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, sometime in the future you die mysteriously. And are you truly dead? No, I don't think you are. So in the fiction, for anyone listening, this is I'm not being clear. The Jack of Spades, the sword's chosen dies mysteriously. So Gideon dies mysteriously. So you die mysteriously. We'll keep it mysterious because I don't want to define it. I like it being mysterious. And are you truly dead? I don't think the sword's chosen can truly die.
Okay.
I think you have like a consciousness or a spirit that lives on.
Okay.
Yeah. And it permeates the school.
I have an idea. Okay.
I think we might both have ideas for like something that happens as a part of that.
Oh,
you want to go first?
Because I was just gonna loop back to the thing.
I think that there is at least one moment where we see that like golden archway door again, and we see a shape that looks like Gideon from the back, like leaving and then later coming back out, like between the two places.
Rad.
if it's okay, so I feel like for Kazumi's character, when you got like the Heartstone, you give it to the ghost via very mystical, like in Harry Potter, like this giant chess match that's as big as people. Like so, you have like a giant go match, and then the pieces transform into people, and these people are like all the hearts of the like um previous mystics. And and then before like a few minutes ago I established that the mystics were all gone, right? So I mean become gone. So I feel like this was the last match in terms of like these are like all of their enchanted items, and you're like moving it across the board against this weird faceless witch, or like okay, I'm calling it a witch now. And I feel like you win, like you're focused, like I'm there, I look alive and everything, like I'm warm, I advise you where to put the pieces. And um I feel like the witch reveals herself as a gatekeeper of 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 the roads, and I feel like they were the ones who always blocked off the dead from the school. And once you defeated them, um, I feel like they used to be like the wife of girls, and like once you defeated them, they were like, you were always kind of like they always said you're always kind of an odd student here. I shouldn't have a contract with you to collect the pieces. You're too clever. And then they couldn't even finish the sentence, and they're already like separating into ash in like Avengers Endgame style. And then like all the people on the Go board are also like Avengers gaming and fading upwards. And um but yeah, I feel like the sun feels brighter after that day. Um like just how all old things are supposed to like drift away and the perfect time. It's almost kind of like how leaves are supposed to fall. Like you can't always keep them there. You have to like let them go. And I feel like Suga's hand is in uh Shizumi's hand, and um they part words but you don't hear it. And then they fade.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. And then um and then maybe they allow dogs in campus. And then you call your dog Gingy or something, which is my other name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm happy with that ending. Does anybody else have any other things for me that they want to do? Yeah, and you
Okay.
can have the red collar and stuff.
I like it.
Wow. Is everyone okay? Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Cut. Yeah.
Thank you for anyone who's like watching the broadcast. Ending it now. Stars and wishes. I was gonna say lines and veils. No. Okay.